We are back on the ILFL Soccer Night Show. I've managed to separate Rash and Jermaine, hands from around necks and throats, and we're just going to summarise what we've been talking about. We were talking about the Champions Cup. It does stir up the emotions because it is the one that they all want to be in. It's the one they all want to win, but it's not the tournament that everybody can play in, to be quite honest. So we understand how it works from an ILFL point of view, Rash, and it's only Champions Cup winners that can take part.
Again, as Jermaine said, we want ILFL to be represented by the best teams from our league. And normally we look at the league champions and the cup winners, and then we select the best 4 teams that will represent and be strong in terms of participating, because it's a tough competition. And to be honest, except for the first year, in the last few years, we've just managed to get to semi-final or final. We are not winning it. So for us, it's an achievement. But again, it's a refreshing, challenging for all the teams. As a manager, as a player, I would love to win this trophy, because that tells you you're champions of champions, from Hackney Leighton, from Music League, from MK. It is the tournament. As a player, you want to participate. As a manager, you want to win to show you know, we're not just winning the ILFL League, we won the Champions League. It is the tournament to play. And for me, if I was now playing, I'll be looking at that 100% priority. Go for that tournament, go for that cup, because that tells you as a player you achieved on a Sunday league anyway, you know, champions of champions. You can boast not just ILFL, in Hackney Leighton, in Music League, in MK, you know.
It's almost like a East.
It is, to be honest. That
East London Championship, even for yourself now, Jermaine. I mean, you don't have a cup holder for the Champions Cup. It's gone away from you. Gower All Stars, who I have to say were deserved champions. I hope you're watching, guys, because this is what you're going to have to be defending in the new season. But I know you'll be looking around at 1 or 2 new teams perhaps participating this time around.
Yeah, there are some really good teams that we've got that's been promoted from Division 1 into the Prem. Like I said, we've got some teams that can play football, and it's all about, for me, teams participating that can play football. That's going to grace the tournament. You know, it's the difference between Champions League and Europa Cup. Do you know what I mean?
So when it comes to the selection now, are they now? I mean, you may have teams who are knocking on your door and sending emails. Jermaine, can we have a bite of the cherry? Can we do this? And is it just a case of you sitting and just deciding, well, this is that? Because they all want to know how it's going to happen for them, and they're all. When will they know? How does it work for you? Or is that a trade secret as well?
Well, to be honest with you, like I said, I know the ins and outs of the teams that are in Hackney and Leighton League, so I know the teams that will represent themselves as well as league very well and grace the tournament with football. So they're not necessarily the top 4 in a Prem or not necessarily cup winners, just teams that I know that can play good football. That's the only thing we go by. We could at some point maybe look at having what the ILFL do, Premier League winners, cup winners and whatnot, but how we're doing it at the moment, we're getting good football, no issues, and people are just enjoying it.
I think that's the key thing, is everyone enjoys it. Everyone enjoys the challenge, playing against different opposition from different areas. That's what they all say, all the members of the teams that participate. They say, you know what, that was a good game, it was refreshing. It's not like usual same team we've been playing for the last 10, 15 years. To play and knowing it's another champion from another league, another area, you know, to get that bragging rights, you know, to say, you know, beating that from Hackney Leighton, from Musical League or for MK team itself, that's a challenge, and I think that's refreshing, and that's why this competition will go from strength to strength, and hopefully should grow more.
It will indeed. Let me just address something with you now. We're in the final part of the show, so let me just do an AOB and any other business. Tournament took place on Sunday, Rash. I know it's not something that we highlighted here last week, but tell us a little bit about the little tournament that took place over at Mabley Green on Sunday.
Yesterday, the Shanaliotid Masters tournament.
That's right, that's the one.
I think they had over 20 teams participating, and it's an annual tournament. Our partners, we do Vets League with them. They had the tournament yesterday. It's a Masters 80-side tournament, and it's done annually. It's quite a big tournament. There's teams from all over UK. I know teams from Oldham, Birmingham, all over UK turned up. And it was one of our local teams, Golden Moon, if I'm correct.
The Golden Moon.
Majority of them play for Beaumont Masters team on the Vets League. I know Beaumont didn't enter, but Golden team, they had majority players, and they actually won it. So well done to Rahul, Forte, Kaha, Shuman, if you're watching. And, you know, they deserved to win it. They beat Tigers in the final 1-0. But they weren't predicted. They weren't predicted to, you know, pass the group stage. To go past group stage, quarterfinal, semi-final, beat Tigers in the final. What an achievement! It goes to show, it's not about the strongest side or quality players or superstars. It's about hard work and give 100%.
So are we saying twice in 1 week a Beaumont Masters representative team beat a London Tigers side?
Well, you could say because half the team play for Beaumont, and you'll see how them playing tonight. There's 3 of them actually playing tonight. They actually played in the tournament yesterday, and I know they're complaining they're still hurting from yesterday because to play, I think there's 5 league games, the quarterfinal, semi-final, final. That's a lot of games for a vet. So tonight you might see a lot of ragged legs because they because they participated in the tournament yesterday. So again, I think it just goes to show what Golden Moon or Rahul and his team has done. Unknown, unfancied, total underdogs. I think they probably were the 20th team fancied to win the tournament, but they went and showed everyone, look, real hard work, determination, and Rahul was apparently he scored most of the goals. He was untouchable, unplayable, and he won the competition. So good luck and well done to the Golden Moon and Rahul and half the gang from Beaumont Masters.
Yeah, well done indeed to you guys. Hey, see, football for all, and sometimes you're never too old. Remember, Rash said that earlier in the show, you can get too old. Let's move on from that, and let's remind you again, as we have each week, we're getting closer and closer and ever closer to our annual awards ceremony. I'm going to come back to you again, Rash. The preparations are building, as is the excitement. What more can you tell us about that?
Well, we've got a lot of special guests coming from various businesses, from the world of politics, councillors, mayors, all been invited. So as usual, we're looking at between 450 to 500 people attending, which includes all the teams, the winners, the champions for different projects from the Winter League, Summer League, Vets League. There'll be a lot of trophies, and obviously at the end we'll have a 3-course meal. It's going to be it's a night to celebrate all achievements from all our projects. So it should be a special occasion for all the teams. So I will be contacting in the next couple of weeks with the winners in terms of how many people are attending. So wait for my call or email. If there are anyone that's interested in attending, get in touch with me, and obviously we'll look into it. But it's a unique and a special night for all participants to come and enjoy and celebrate ILFL projects.
400 to 500 guests. Well, let's make that 501 because we'll be inviting yours truly, Mr.
He's already confirmed.
Yeah, he already confirmed. Once he saw 3-course meal on the invitation, he'll be there. Listen, guys, we're almost coming to the end of the show. But like we said, all of our summer projects still continue. We've still got a summer league that's coming to a close, and as we come closer to the end of that, we'll pick out 1 or 2 of the key games. We'll bring them here for you because it will mean something to 1 or 2 teams come the climax of that. There's only a couple of weeks left. I think we've only got 2 weeks of the summer league left, so we'll bring you some highlights of that, I promise you, over the next 2 weeks, and we'll report on the winners of that summer league and whether they can take that form into the new season. As the Vets League go, like we said, there are games happening tonight, there are games happening on Thursday. Floodlights permitting, everything will be back to normal, and we can enjoy the conclusion of a great summer league. We've got a cup tournament still to come, and that in a few weeks' time. It's after the first how many games the cup tournament happens in Vets?
It happens midway through the season, so looking at after week 7. We'll have the cup.
After week 7, so maybe another month's time. We'll start bringing you some information on that, and we'll start talking about who are the interested parties who may want to be involved in that and win that one as well. And then September comes. I know you've all started watching football on the television. Well, our all domestic seasons, our grassroots seasons are all starting very, very soon. You heard Jermaine say first week of September for Hackney and Leighton League, further down in the month for us. Maybe 2 or 3 weeks into September it all starts. So preparation is almost over. It's time to get yourselves down, go and get those new boots, dust off those shin pads, and get your skills together and get ready for another season. The 2016-17 season is going to kick off for us all. It's going to be big, it's going to be massive, it's going to be a lot of fun. We're going to look forward to the interaction between not only the Hackney and Leighton League, but all our other league partners who are going to take part in our tournaments. There are plenty of trophies, as you can see, lined up in front of me there, waiting for the prospective teams to win. We look forward to seeing you at the awards ceremony. I'll be there, and I hope you're there as well. My thanks, as always, to the guys behind the screen who make everything possible for me and you. My thanks to you for watching. Summer is here. It's going to get warmer this week, so they say. So enjoy the rest of it, and I'll be back here next Monday to entertain you on the ILFL Soccer Night Show. So until then, from me, Rash and Jermaine, it's good night.